And we're live from the day. I am your spiritual healer, shaman, seer, light worker, starseed, earth angel, oracle, mystic, medium, master alchemist, and messenger of God, the high priestess Phoenix. And the crowd goes wild. Hey, the lighting's a little strange. I want to try something different. I know my videos are strange. Which part? All parts of them. But as far as the audio, I work with energy, dude. And there's a lot of like weird stuff that happens. I have a feeling that if you took those weird sounds that are breaking through into my videos and you were able to work with them, you would find hidden messages in them, to be honest. But I also know that my phone does all these weird things where it's trying to focus on the cards, and in doing it, it's absolutely blurry, and that's because the lights flicker and do all kinds of weird shit too. So I put this little lantern that Mr. Plum got my son here for some extra lighting to see if that'll keep the focus. And on top of the fact that idea came to me, but the lantern is represented by a goddess, Arna Media. She's the last goddess of the, the dark night of the soul. She's the one that lights the light and gets you out of there. And I have a huge lantern, but how appropriate. It should be all, petite, just like my little dinghy. I am so pocket-sized, right? Everything but me. I'm larger than life. Not really. I'm not that big. I am not. I wear a medium. Anyways, let's get into this. For anybody new, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the dark side. In order to keep up with me, you're going to have to go catch a video or two before this. And if you're catching it within a week, no. I fill up my freaking community page every day. So if it's not today, it might not be relevant. But there's plenty to feed off of in there somewhere. Oh, we got cards falling out. Today's Monday. Monday, fun day. What does that mean? We're in our moon, which is our emotions. We're in our divine feminine, which is being receptive. So what are we doing? We're going to find out what, we've got our hands out. We're in our emotions. A card fell down like this. Let's see what it is. Current energy, please. Ew. Ew, we're in the Two of Swords. Hey, look, it is working. It's working. See if I get another one. He said he could maybe buy one. We put one on each side. They're battery operated, and these little guys are pretty. Look, check. That's fully, but then there's like, and you can go all the way, and then it gets real good. And that's you know what I mean? Battery operated. I don't know. When we're talking about going green, I'd rather go blue. Blue and green, I guess. Anyways, so we're gonna check the energy. I pulled out. I knew I would do this, but then I ended up with 6 other decks of cards, and I could take one card and make a whole hour out of it. So I think we have more than one reading for today, but we'll see where it goes. This is the problem. When I pull out the big book, then it gets real big. You see the moon, though? See, normally what I would be doing right now is I'd be preparing you for the full moon and getting you ready for full moon ceremonies and all that. But I stopped teaching you magic, so everything's a little twisted. Twisted sisters. Let's talk about the Two of Swords. Ugh, I saw Loki. That guy. I had a whole bunch flowing through me, and then I went blank before I got here. I had a whole bunch. I could not stop laughing. That was the hardest part of my day. I could not stop laughing. Oh my gosh, it was painful. I just couldn't stop. It was so painful. Like, can you just stop? Pull the image out of my head, please. Why did you put this image in my head? It was so painful. And then I just kept goofing off. I couldn't stop having fun. And then I had to, it took me a long time. So, here we are. What made me sad? Oh, no. That's what happened. What had happened was God's fury, dude. I saw that there was a freaking tornado in the middle of the mountains. Guys, are you serious right now? I would have loved to see that in real life. No way. That is terrifying. Just fucking trees and shit. Oh my god. You have no idea how fucking I was like, I gotta see this for reals. And as I pull it up, it starts showing me all this proclaimed, goodness of Sobdet, the waters. When it rains, it pours. I'm like, holy moly. How is it over here? It's just cloudy. I told you, it's beautiful. It literally is. We ain't sweating our asses. Where are we at? Apparently we're at a stalemate. Check it out, mate. This shit is stale. I mean, obviously, if you've been paying attention, this weekend's been stale as fuck. A quarrel, uneasy truce is declared between both sides. Oh, you give up? So do I. This is so stupid. Both sides are equal and unyielding, and neither can win. I feel like I win. I won. Fine, whatever, you won. Who cares? You took the hat. Oh, God, Russ. I want to say so many mean things about appearance in that video. And I know that has nothing to do with you. You know what it is? You were reminding me of a husband. Here she goes again. He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose. Guys, what did I say? Oh my God. Is that a gangster and a wife beater? He had to go get some designer ones, so now he looks like fucking 50 Cent. Actually, no. I don't want even your 2 cents. But he has to come out here with it. And it's a particularness about girls like me. It's very particular. If you've spent your whole life watching men wear fucking tank tops, there's a specific, like, you know, we're talking like the serial killer in me comes out. There's a specific build. I like a certain torso. There's specificities about this. And you keep trying to tone your body to it, but that's not what it is. And I couldn't even possibly tell you. I can only tell you what I don't like. Beater. It's green eggs and ham, bro. I don't like you. I don't fucking like you. God makes me love you. Don't get this fucked up, dude. Why won't... It's my ego. I don't have to like you. DMX. Well, he don't like Drake. It's okay. He lets me like him. It's fine. We just don't eat at the same table. You were draking it last night. Draking it. Stop. See, I'm just trying not to laugh. That's all I'm trying to do in this whole video. Please, my cheeks hurt so bad. Don't make me laugh. No, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you in a car. I don't like you in a plane. I don't like you in a train. I don't like you on a stage. I don't like you with your shirt off. I don't like it with it on. I don't like you with a suit on. I don't like you with your hair up. I don't like you, bro. I don't like you. I love you. That is what we're here to teach people. Gosh. Unconditional. I can love you no matter how much I don't like you. That's why I said you made this easy. Because if I had to stare at your fucking face... Just kidding. I would have made the best out of it because that's what I'm trained to do. But it would have been so hard. I would have lost my... I don't know. I don't think I was ready. That goes back to Royce's post. Love you, Royce. Fuck. Love you, Royce. He's on. I'll be sharing mental health and shit like I ain't having a fucking mental breakdown every 3 days. I was like, dude, we don't get here without doing this shit 4, 5, 6 times a day, right, Kobe? And I had a video. Kobe shared this video. I tried to download it. It didn't work. I mean, I kept it in my heart, but I didn't get to share it with you. He did some interview, and he was talking about the importance of mental health, and you have to take it like everything else, and you can't run from it, and it's baby steps. I'm like, dude, if you only knew, that's how I got here, is him taking it that serious, and him making me take it that serious. It's not... I don't want to sit here in my thoughts of, you know, I hate him, I love him, I hate him, I love him. No, I got to sit here and listen to my mind whine about this, how it feels about you, until I can get to the bottom of it. It is a fucking torture fest that I do with my mind, but it's a choice that I do to understand it and to go through it. I don't like you. At no point was like, no, it was, I love you. I don't like you. You don't turn me on. You completely turn me off in all ways, shapes, and forms, ever. If I ever, the quickest way to destroy my happiness is to think of you. Is the quickest way. I'll be all good, and then I see Russ. Oh, God, I can't stand. I mean, seriously, the only thing grosser than you is my ex-husbands. And again, you remind me of them. Maybe I need to heal something. I'm not going to do it through you. Ew. Ew. I hate myself. Let me get over this. And thank God I didn't touch you. I have to deal with the fact that you know, I'm not really mad though, because I got some good shit out of it. Look I got 2 kids. It was worth it in the end. You're never worth it. Fuck. Sorry. Stale. Some stale ass feeling. Going back to it. Your hat was ugly. Your boobs, your fucking baloney fucking nipples were showing through your fucking t-shirt. Your frizzy hair was still frizzy because you still haven't come up with the perfect ingredients for that hair product you supposedly was going to blow out this year. Blow it out your... Never mind. Not today. All I'm trying to do is control my laughter today. Stop making fun of people and shit and stuff. I cannot. Please. Just be a good girl. Alright. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't give a shit about it. Oh, God. Here he comes on his little tricycle with his little mask and his little hat. Where are you going to be today? Got a new song coming out in 2 weeks. I bet you fucking do. Make sure you put a hat on it. Put a bag over your face. Make it designer. It doesn't matter. You're a baddie. Stop, please, Holy Spirit. My face hurts. It's painful to be this happy all day. I look like a total lunatic. You sit there, you're like, dude, she has been laughing for so long. I know, on camera. Dude, ask Miss Fry. She's been watching me for hours. I'd just be laughing. Can't stop. I try. I get these images in my head that are just terrible. He made them in so many different pictures, too. And then you put him on a bike with his family. They got the hat and everything to prove it. Come on, guys. Okay, hold on. I'm not myself right now. I mean, I really am, but I can't get my job done like this. This is why I didn't get on here sooner. We're never going to make it through it. It's 12 minutes and I haven't even told nothing. Oh, okay. I'm looking at Kobe like, I don't know if I can get better in this area, dude. This is difficult. Stay focused. Okay. Oh, God. Such a lunatic. I can't. Okay, come on. Try not to laugh at him. Okay. Gosh. You guys want a twin flame? I can't stand you guys. I want to meet your twin flame. Let me meet your twin flame. I want to meet a real twin flame. Why did I incarnate? Well, that's right, because I'm going to save the world. With this makes no sense at all. Alright, pull out your swords, people. We're going to get to work. Current energy. Miss may just have to agree to disagree and go your separate ways. When are you going on vacation? You and the Griswolds. Go. Get on the plane and go away. It's because they're bored. They have nothing, you know what I mean? When they go away, then they'll have to entertain somebody else and pretend to fit in somewhere else and fucking play the game somewhere else. Go away! Go away! When does this tour start, bro? I already got my dates fucked up. I thought something special something special. I don't know what it is. I got onto something. I opened a gift under a tree. I found a gift in the... I did. I mean, maybe it was obvious and I'm missing it, but there's something happening this Friday other than the full moon. I had my days mixed up. But I can feel it still. I don't know. Something's happening. Anyways, the card can also suggest internal conflicts in which you try to avoid facing the truth about something, someone, or a relationship. I know. Can you just accept that? He knows it. We both know we're twin flames. But it doesn't... We don't want to be. I don't want to be. He does. But it's too much responsibility on his... I guess that's the same problem on mine, too. He has to grow up, and I have to grow up. I have to... I want to be your mother. Although I said I wanted to do all that stuff for someone else. I just don't want to. I was about to say, you're not worthy. Alright, I know what's going on here. You're not! Fuck me! Oh, God, I'm right back where I started. I'm usually here on a Monday. I can't stand mankind on a Monday. Because it's always this guy I got to deal with on a Friday, and it's always this man that comes back up. You remind me of somebody I used to know. Fuck. Alright. This is not the answer. As any problem will only grow if ignored. How can I not ignore it? You're just... Ugh, you fucking bobblehead. You're fucking everywhere. No, you're not, really. You do not exist in Oklahoma. You exist in my nightmares. As will the inner turmoil it creates. I just wish you'd go away. I just want to wake up and you're not going to be there. Step back and think logically about the situation so that you can make a considered judgment. Alright, he's not going to go away. What do I do? This is energetic, people. This is energetic. I have an energy stalker. That got tied to me. This is stupid. It's like a Siamese twin. Do you know what that means? It's like, I don't know how to explain that. It's a fucking mirror of me somewhere running around. Ugh. Ugh. I need another mirror to put in front of this. I swear, it might work. I still have hopes in that. Oh, that's what made me laugh so hard before I got in here. I always go back to that thinking, maybe God's going to give me another guy to get in here. He's like, how many times do I give you guys? And they just run from you. I said, I hate you, God. He said, if these guys don't come close, nobody ever is going to. He said, you go up and want to love this. You want to marry them and give them babies. They just want a good night. God. Why'd you make me this way, God? I want to show them what real love is. Yeah, but they're scared of it. I know. Watch them run. It's hilarious. God, I'm supposed to be... So he does me. As I said, you gonna give me another one? So do you want to see... Have you seen what happens every time I do? They just run from you. They're scared of you. I'm doomed. It's true. All I want to do is love you, and that scares the shit out of you. Any of these guys. Bobby asked me, what do you want? I want to marry you, dude. What? What? Yeah, what's wrong? She's crazy. She's lost her fucking mind. No. I know what I want. You don't want that? Every fucking guy, I tell the same fucking thing. Hey, you want to go and have on a baby? Want to help me raise some teenagers? Save the world and shit? Can I give you a bath? What am I doing wrong here? I'm looking for a sugar daddy with a boat. Come on. If I don't stop laughing, I guess I just won't stop laughing. Okay, reverse possibility. Alright. You have a difficult decision to make, and all the solutions will cause upset. That might be on your side. Who are you going to upset? I'm not upsetting no one. I'm fully not. Who am I upsetting? If I choose this guy or the other, who cares? Case, no matter who I choose. Can you see that I don't have a choice? I choose everyone. I chose you a long time ago. What are you talking about? I didn't. No, you didn't. You rejected my choosing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Perhaps you have come to terms with the truth of a relationship or a situation, or you could be caught between two competing factions. I don't know. Does somebody want to compete with this asshole? There's really not. I don't like him. There's no competition. Come here, I'll love you better. Oh, man. That's the problem. Can somebody, anybody, God, please make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away. Get the wings. I have a better chance of growing wings at this point. You gotta be realistic. Who is going to save me? I feel like that dumb bitch over here waiting for... Show the card. Show the card. That bitch. This could be you. It's a sword, isn't it? Hold on. I'm making fun of myself. You're gonna love this. Don't you want to make fun of me too? Everybody else does. It's a thing around here. Like, this is me. Listen to this stupid story. Listen to this bitch. Listen to this. This is me. Oh, God. Did he walk across the fire to prove that he had been faithful to you? Of course not. What a stupid question. Sadly, the people did not believe in my purity, and he sent me away, even though I was pregnant. A hermit took me in, and I gave birth to my twin sons in the hermitage, though the the other holy men told him I must be impure, otherwise my husband wouldn't have abandoned me. So here I am, asking to be rescued from an unjust world. Why don't you rescue yourself? Don't be silly. I have to wait for my husband to do it for me. Shaking his head, the fool walks along. That's what I was saying. Nobody's going to rescue me from this bastard. It was like, what do you need rescuing from? I'm not sure. Can't be my Superman. I've been asking forever. You even have this suit. You're just a false idol. Marshall, you fake god. Why didn't you destroy him? Hey! I gave Royce a nugget, a golden nugget. I never gave Royce one. I gave him some inspiration for a song. I gave him a punchline. I was going to punch Russ in the face with it, but I knew Russ was going to take it and use it for a song. So instead, I gave it to someone that could use it for a better song. It's like, Royce, make a song out of this, dude, because really, he will if I just give it to him. I'm not giving it to him. It was a good punchline. It was so good, wasn't it? It was great. Whole song. Anyways, and then Allie inspired me. Allie dropped a little clip, and I was like, dude, I could write a whole verse to that right now. Right now? Yeah, if I had time to stop laughing. Okay, anyways, truth of a situation. You could be caught between two competing factors. I don't know. Somebody want to compete with this? Be aware that not everything has been told is impartial, and you may be caught up in a lie. It's a whole lie. He's a whole lie, bro. You lie. I asked you, what was the song about? That's not what I said. I called you out on your lie. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, Willis? You keep writing these songs to me. You keep saying, and I faced it. You said, nah, bitch, I want to buy you all this shit and take care of you, but you don't want to listen to it because you're all broke. It was like an arrow to my heart, and you're like, yeah, I am that bitch. Okay, fine. I'm not going to be so brokenhearted and let you buy me some shit. You going to buy me some shit? No, you threw your stupid bitch at me again, and you're buying her some shit. This is what you've been doing the whole time. And you wonder why I call you bitch, because you've been love-bombing me the whole time. You send me the message, I hear the message, I alchemize the message, I come back with love and passion, and then you got to send me some other bullshit. Shut up. That's why she's drowning in New York. Does the bitch know how to swim? Oh, yeah, because you always got her in your tank. In your tank. In your fish tank. Fucking can of chicken under the sea. Enough with the points. Anyways, you or someone near you could be stirring up trouble for its own sake. That's all they're doing. And that's what I mean. Leave me alone. You're just mad that I'd rather take any fucking Tom, Dick, or Harry off the fucking street than you. Anybody but you. Anybody but you. And that's how they feel about you, your family, your girlfriend, your friends, your whole fucking fan group is an anybody but you guys kind of fan group. It's the rejectors. The people that have been rejected, that seek validation in the material world. That's it. That's it. Your whole 4.5 million and whatever she's got that keeps going up and down. Did you buy 1,000 fucking followers overnight? I got the proof. I got the fucking picture to prove that you was that. You buying people? Of course. Buying streams, buying fucking fans, buying your fucking boyfriend. Shut up. You can't buy. You're buying fucking lies. Anyways, that's what I'm just saying. He's full of shit. He's just full of shit. You're full of shit. Go on tour. Take your whole family away from here. Go spend some money in Europe. Go away. You're fucking rejects. That's it. Your whole fan base, too. Anybody that sings that type of shit. You hear that shit? You hear that dominatrix type song? I'm gonna buy you everything because the last guy did you dirty. Oh, you got it like that? Really? Really? Shh. You disgust me. You disgust me. I bet you have back pimples, too. Act from what you know. Be morally right. Of course you do, because you play basketball and you're all sweaty. Ew. Act from what you know. Do morally right. And from... sorry. I'm a little angry. Go back. You or someone near to you could be stirring up trouble for its own sake. Act from what you know to be morally right and not from a misplaced sense of loyalty. I ain't got no loyalty to you or anybody. I'm loyal to God, and he tells me to go love somebody until they go crazy, then fine. Go crazy. Go fucking crazy about the shit. Fuck you. What's the spiritual work at hand? Is that my 10 of cups? They want my lucky charms. They want my happy ending. You can't have my happy ending. You go and have your baddie. Your bad ending. And the rest of you too. I don't care about you. That's what I was laughing about too. You guys are all up in my mix. Like, you know, like my life matters to you. Get a life. On all the levels of the meaning. Get a life. Get a wife, get a job, get a career, get a fucking future, get a vision, something. Or get on. Just get on with yourself. Get on. Okay, I forgot that they come in the back. They come in the back. Yeah, you do. Holy Spirit. It's getting a little dark here. That was the best punchline. That was saying something without saying nothing, but that says so much. Holy shit, was that saying something? Oh my God. Hold on. I need a moment of silence for that. Whoa. I'm telling you, I am so overflowing with this shit. It is dangerous. Holy shit, that was a good one. If I could teach the world to be a songwriter like me. Holy shit, I should run a songwriting class. That was amazing. They're coming in the back. I had to say it one more time in case you missed it. Alright. I want my reward now. 10 of Cups. Spiritual work at hand. If the 9 of Cups is about personal achievement, the 10 of Cups is about lasting achievement of happy relationships with others. I guess that's with myself, because I've been happy all day. This might be your family, the friends, or a partner that you choose. I didn't choose you. God chose you. Whoever the fuck you are. You're pissing me off, whoever you are, though. I just want to say, whatever. I'm not talking to you or God about this situation. Just hurry up with it. It is one of the most positive cards in the deck and represents a perfection and satisfaction of human relationships with love and supporting extending in all directions. Well, I mean, I love everyone, and yeah, all directions. Except for that one. I had to. I do. You can see it. I have to love them. I don't have to fucking like them. I don't like them. I can do my job with, and that was it. There's going to be people you do not like, but you can love them. And you can alchemize their bullshit, and you can look the other way, but you love them. Oh, God, don't make me go love them. If I can go up and love Russ, oh my God, dude, I can love anyone. This is the ultimate power of the Suit of Cups, the element of water, joy, and the wonders of life. It's been a wonderful life. I've seen trees of blue. Take it easy. All right, the reverse meaning is probably you. Oh, this may be me too. The reverse card denotes relationships gone wrong. This is all wrong. There may be family quarrels. I don't know. Are you guys quarreling over there? Me and my family we're good. I mean, my daughter has this Monday attitude that she usually has, but we're good. Broken friendships. I know. What happened? I don't know. They chose the homies in the hood over the, bros before hoes, I guess is what happened. I didn't choose to be the girl. I know how this works, but I'm not like other girls. So if you want to go hang out with the homies, fine. See if they bring some girls. Ooh. Just kidding. They may be family quarrels, broken friendships, heartbreaks, and even violence, divorce, or isolation. Okay, nobody move, nobody get hurt. That's what I heard. No violence. Dude, no. Although, you know, seriously, I was having visions of slapping the shit out of that dude. We worked through that. Do you still want to slap him? Nah. He looks dumb enough. Just, ugh. Divorce, isolation. I don't know. Take some time to consider the situation. Weigh up on what you want and what you don't want. But recognize the part that you played and what was happening. I know. I got played. I kept listening to your music and thinking that, you know, you were talking about some real shit. Damn, we all got played in that case, didn't we? Anyways, next two cards indicate the environment about our happiness. Oh, dude, it's happy and more happy. I can't even. There's card readers that are like, no shit, bitch, you happy bitch. I am. Oh, happy days. It's all happy, bro. Okay, so Ten of Cups is rewards. I'm going to say it to you real quick like this. The Four of Wands is harmony. And then the Three of Coins, hold on. I got to go in, they're all parts of the book. I just want you to get all the messages together so you can understand this is a happy fucking, where is it? Three. Three of Coins is work. Hard work. Okay, so let's start with the work. Three of Pentacles, Three of Coins, Three of Coins. Yeah, okay. Three of Pentacles cards is of work and craftsmanship. You are involved in making your inspirations manifest in the world, whether this is a piece of art, establishing a high-quality business, which I do, building a house. We could do that too, dude. I really want to build little freaking homes. Or getting the training you need for a chosen career. You have made your plans, and you are where you're, you know where you're going, and I'm getting downloads. And good old-fashioned hard work is going to get you there. This is a long-term goal, but you have only completed the initial stages. But you may have the determination you need to see the project through to its conclusion. Moreover, other people recognize your dedication and will want to help. Be willing to collaborate and learn from others. Well, ultimately, let's be honest. You want to help, but ultimately, let's just be honest. You want me to help you, which is fine. I'm here to help people. But it should be an equal give and take. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying whole scientific, you know, Scientology where you're going to give me all your money and I'm going to give you a whole new life kind of shit like that. But it should be that. It's like, dude, understand that I'm not just trying to help you. But if you can help me help more, then, you know what I mean? Understand the impact as bad as you want me to help you is that, you know, with you helping me, I can help so many more just like you. And that's just kind of it. You know, as far as collaborating, that's what we need right now. How do we get This is where the jealousy comes in. How do you get me and my message out everywhere? You're like, and that's where you have to stand down. You're like, no, I don't want you to be famous. It's not me. Do you see my face? Have you not listened to my words? I don't give a shit about any of that shit. I don't even like those people. It's the word. How do we get this message out? Because really, when I come out there, I'll probably get all wrapped up like a whole freaking Islam lady anyways. Why? Because I don't want to put on makeup and all that shit anyways. I don't like no clothes touching my fucking body, all that. I might do it just to do it. And you might see me in my bikini. I don't know. But the truth is, it's not me. It's God's message. What I'm teaching you has never been taught before. The message is famous. But naturally, it has to come through a person. So I have to be humble and say, can you help me get to these places where I can get the message out? And that's where people's pride come in. I'm not going to help you be bigger than me because you're going to be bigger than me. This is going to be huge. You're going to change the world. I am. But you can help me. Be part of it. Don't just stand back and watch. Help me change the world. It's going to happen with or without you, but don't you want to be part of the people that first started it? Don't you want to be the founding fathers that saw this shit before it happened? That say, you know what I mean, that you can go out and know it first and go spread it yourself? You know what I mean? The umbrella factory, if you will. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't need to be on stages and stuff, and that's it. It's like, you know, I've always needed a family and a structure for, you know, this whole Hogwarts thing. You don't see Dumbledore teaching one fucking class. He's there at dinner. He's there for openings. He's there for that. And he, you know what I mean? Everybody else makes sure that everybody's getting fed and, you know, everything's running right. But, you know what I mean? Ultimately, that's what it is. And that's just the job of the priestesses. You know, my job is at the temple. I need people to tend to the flock too. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I can walk through the streets and grab the flock too. It's just, you know, there's a lot to this. This is a huge kingdom of God. And ultimately where it starts is to get God's message out. Like that's where God's kingdom is in his words. I'm not I mean, I know who I am and I can tell you my role, and it is, you know, that's beautiful to be part of the family. But the most important part of the family is you, his children, right now. All of his angelic family and every being outside of your understanding that was ever created by God or Source is here trying to help the most important creation of God, which is his children. And this message and others like me that really walk in this but haven't got to those next levels need this so we can all move the fucking planet together. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't want you to make shrines of me. Yeah, remember the goddess. Remember that God made women just as powerful. Remember that he put the power of God in women too. And they were a different type of God. Yes, remember that. Remember me when you're out there being nice and shit. But in the sense of, no, it's just the message, guys. It's all about the message. It's not about, you know, oh my God, there goes the priestess. Please don't. Because I'm going to run up on you. Don't act like that. You're God's kids. You're special. You're the reason I'm here. You're special. Your face that you keep running and hiding in your behind your screen. You're who I'm trying to get. Nobody's trying to get me. We're trying to get you over here. You're his chosen. Who? All of you, bro. All are called, but few choose to walk in their fucking divinity. So ultimately, yeah. Those that recognize my dedication and want to help, that's what we need. We need to get the story out on all platforms everywhere. And how can we do that? We can't sell one story to everyone. Nope, there's a million fucking stories in there, bro. We can sell layers of it to everyone. And that can also, anybody that was part of it can start to write their own, you know what I mean, elaborate books with with my sign off on it, of course. But, you know, we can go into this real big. Everybody can feed off of this. And what are we feeding off of? Healing. No more destruction. We can, but you have to actually walk it like you talk it and not be like these, you know what I mean, these fakers. I can show you the way. I mean, seriously, I show you, you show them. We start these communities. You're meeting up at the basketball courts with all the fucking people. You're meeting at the schools. You're going to the fucking jails. You're teaching people what you've already learned. You become, you know what I mean, America's idols. All of us, you know what I mean? Working together, collectively. That's all it is. Be willing to collaborate and learn from others. I'm willing. I still suck at tarot. You guys knew what it was before I got to it. All right, reverse meaning. You are not applying yourself to your job or study and take no pride in it. Instead, producing rushed and poor quality work. You won't take any advice or constructive criticism from anyone, but prefer to muddle through. This is you, Russ. You keep listening to those around you, and you keep getting the same results. No offense, but I'm just as mad at you too, Marshall. You keep listening to the same people. They've gotten you here, but they can't get you any further. You know what I mean? Same thing with all of you. They've gotten you here, but they're not going to take you to the next place. You must part ways, if not forever, at least shortly. All of us have to take a journey. We have to leave home. Some of you have created these homes since you were small, you know what I mean, in your teenage years, and you can't even imagine it. If you can only imagine, yeah, you have to take the journey. But all journeys lead back home. Trust me. I couldn't believe it. I was right back in my own neighborhood. It felt like a year or two. Guys, I lost my house in April, and I was back in, like, June. I'd already gone through so many states. How many states did he take me through? Like 13 states? All kinds of adventures, a week here, a week there, everywhere, no money, no nothing, no certainty, just out there fucking Puff the Magic Dragon, laughing and telling stories. It happened so fast. Like what, 5 weeks, 6 weeks? I was back. Not even back, but back in the better neighborhoods with a pool and air conditioning and everything. I mean, yeah, I had to fight some childhood traumas, but he put me right back where I started and where I always wanted to be. Always wanted my kids to grow up in that neighborhood, dude. Could never afford it. I was right next to Red Rocks. I was there all day where I always wanted to be. I mean, it was beautiful. But I did. I had to take a journey. Where'd I go? A whole bunch of crazy places. Didn't you see it? It's fucking wild. Oklahoma up to Wisconsin. From Wisconsin back to Colorado. From Colorado to California. From California back to Colorado. Guess where I'm at? One more time. If you want success, you need to develop a better attitude. This card suggests structural problems with property you are buying or renovating. Be weary of doing bogged do-it-yourself jobs or hiring cowboy builders. And that goes back to your careers. You guys shouldn't be working with financial advisors that don't have their own financial portfolios. You shouldn't. This is all of Russ's. I exposed all of this like a week ago. Russ's whole team are just regular people that he put in position. Same as Mike did with Foley and his whole fucking fall of his foundation. You know what I mean? His manager is over there pushing coffee. But this is the same manager. This is a manager of Demon Records. But yet Boogus, who's on Demon Records, has no liftoff. Caitlyn Raps, who's been part of it for how many years now, has had no fucking, she's done no shows, no videos, no collaborations, no photo shoots. But yet Jonica's doing videos, collaborations, and everything. Plus her little girlfriend is now seen at all of the new things too. And she's the new creative director. You guys are out of control. Then his mom is over here saying that she, I love how you changed that, is an intuitive coach, an intuitive healing coach, and a world traveler. No, you're not. You're not healing anyone. You're not coaching anyone, and you only travel when he's on tour. Supposedly, his sister has a BA in psychology, but spends all day feeding the internet pictures of her foods and drinks the same as Bridge Fit. And she's very not fit. Fatty. And then you got his brother, who's all about the gym, who says that he's a physical trainer, but he's not training anyone. He's supposedly Russ's physical trainer, but you can look at Russ and see that he's not physically trained. They're a bunch of frauds. Cowboy builders. Jeez. I'm seeing, that is the weirdest thing I'm seeing. The Hollywood. They're called the Hollywood Hunks, I think. Something like that. They come from Las Vegas and they're male strippers. I caught them in Mojave. They came out to Roseman and they were in the bars out there, and my brother took me. It was like my birthday. I was like 18 and there was male strippers. What a weird video that just popped in, or weird memory. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you guys are full of shit. You have no credentials. You have no credit. You have nothing. And that's it. Do it yourself. Yeah, that was that cringe video, dude. That cringe video for the hair product that I told you hasn't came out, that's pinned at the top of his page, was created by this girl. And if you look through all of her creativity, it's nothing more than photos that she took of clothes for his design. They're all full of shit. The whole thing. And they think they're going to win a Grammy on this shit. A relationship is struggling because you are not putting in the same time and effort needed to maintain it. Ignoring advice from well-meaning friends. Well, I don't know if that has to do with me and you. I told you. And I'm pretty sure somebody with any wit would have been like, you're about to lose this, girl. Give me a second. I need some tissue. I mean, truthfully, anybody with any wit would have told any of you witless motherfuckers that you're about to lose a good thing. I've never seen a woman like that in my life. But, you know, again, you talk to, you know, like attracts like. Okay, let's keep going. Hard work for the rest of us, and the hard work will bring the Four of Wands, which is harmony. Four of Wands is stability, the card that indicates a period of completion, steadiness, hard work paying off, festivities, and happiness. And that's it. I've already done all this. I can show you. Now I just sit up on my tower telling you what God's doing. That's all I do. I'm just repeating myself to get to be like me. I'm just repeating it and telling you daily, you know, the current and energy. Yeah, and it can indicate the celebration of a marriage or engagement, the birth of a child, a birthday, or a seasonal event. We have a full moon, and it's the super moon. It's the blue moon, which is a really big, powerful one. Other than that, I don't know what season it is. I mean, we're right in the mid-season, if you ask me, midsummer. It is one of the most positive cards in the tarot, so enjoy it because you have earned it. I know, blessings upon blessings upon blessings. My kids' grandfather got him some cleats for football. They changed his schedule. That's a big thing for him. You know, Little Forrest, if he can run, then he can play football, and that's a big thing in Oklahoma. They're all about their Friday night lights. I know because they used to drag me around to this shit when I was pregnant with my daughter. We had to go to all the fucking games, and all of them. We're going to Broken Bow. We're going to Antlers. We're going. Oh God, can I not go? Come on, we're gonna go watch the game. The whole family, they turn on the lights. Do you know those aren't movies? That's a real reality for Southern people. It starts when they're in junior high because they know they're building a bitch, dude. They're breeding fucking football players, basketball players. And my kids' family, they're all, with the one exception of their weird, father, they're all athletic. My daughter has always been. My son has just never really tapped into it. But if you go back to it, he was playing basketball all summer with Kobe last summer. Before that, he was playing soccer. It's just a new sport. It's in them, and their family is all about the training. He coached all the leagues. Literally, he put his sons through each league. They have medals and all that. They're totally that guy. All of them, except for their dad. he was the black sheep, and he's very upset about it. So anyways, they're gonna, he's helping encourage to get my son into football, which is enormous because that's good for my son, and that's good for, the joining of the family, because they used to. All the aunts and everyone, they all get together. It's a big thing to be part of the town, is to be part of the town's team. And it starts with the little guys. It's cool. So anyways, I didn't see it coming. When he brought me that paper, I was like, oh, fuck. I can't afford that. He said, all I need is cleats. I'm like, what? Do you know how much those are? I ain't even getting child support as it is. Are you serious? And then, Grandpa came through, dude. Got him some cleats so he can get started and told him to start running. So I'm excited about that. That helps. If there's something to be excited about, all this something, I'm excited for my son. They don't have family. They don't have stuff like that, I'm excited about that. Am I going to? I hope I don't have to. I hope Grandpa will do all that shit. Somebody will do all that shit. If not, it's my job. I have to. I don't want him to be that kid like my mom never showed up to my games. You know what I mean? You can't be that kid. But at the same time, I'm praying to God that somebody else is showing up to this shit. But again, that's the sorry part about being a single mother, and I'm about to catch a job. It's like you can't always be what they need, and that's where that trauma comes in, is if you're not there to nurture them when they need you most, when they need that extra support, when they need you, they get these traumas. They have these moments where you weren't there when they needed you. So it's a little bit, I'm like, this is not, I can't half-ass this, but I don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? Especially down here, these fucking people, bro, they wait to get their kids into fucking football. They're waiting for it, bro. They've been waiting for it, dude. They're going to breed them. These men, these boys, these country boys, they come from OU, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? This is where they find football kids. These kids are corn-fed, big-ass kids, bro. Even at this age, they start getting them. They start training them, just like Lewis, dude. 8 years old, bro. You get them when they're young. If you want to be an athlete, you have to start training at very young ages. And they take it serious down here. So, like, the guys, that's it, too. The dads, that's Kobe and all that. And Kobe ain't going to, I don't know how this is going to work. But he's got to have an inner drive to keep himself going, because I don't know how to be a coach. That's what he needs, is a coach. This is a dad role for sure. This is a whole dad role. He needs a coach. He needs a male. He needs, a coach. A coach. He needs a coach. And that's like, fuck. But again, you trust God. God's going to fill that space. Or I'll have to step up and be that. But Jesus Christ. I love football. I stopped watching it when Trump got into it. I love football, but don't ask me about the positions and all that. And did you fucking, no. I'm not trained for it. I can learn anything, though. The Four of Wands reverse concerns a lack of harmony or security. You're going through a period of uncertainty where many things are changing at once. Plans can go awry, and there may be family disagreements, quarrels with neighbors, or problems with friends and lovers. You are feeling overwhelmed and unable to cope, but this is a temporary situation, so don't lose heart. I'm not unable to cope, but there's a lot going on right now. All right. That was the environment. I'm going to jump to an outcome, because we've been talking. Oh, shit. That was pretty fast. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, I just got really quiet, because then it's fate. And that's it. You reap what you sow. Everything's going to be good for me. What about you? What do you got coming? If you even have a lingering feeling that something bad's coming at you, then it's already come, because you already know it's in there. You can feel it. If you can feel it, then get ready for it. Just prepare for it. Don't run from it. Just accept your fate. That's what they always say. I was destined to die. Not today. What is the... Oh yeah, it's a different card in here. It's the word. Justice. I think so, right? Let me double check. It's not the Chariot. It's a little bit different in here. Positive sudden changes to your circumstances, even if they may not seem like it at the time. You may lose your job only to find a better one. Leave relationships and meet someone who makes you more happy. For example, this is a good time to take risks, as they are likely to pay off. Chance meetings and events can favor you. Make the most of it, as things can change again. Don't take it for granted and get cocky. Change is one of the constants in life. The word brings us the wisdom to accept it. All things have their season, and all things pass. While I was reading this, I was thinking about all things change. All I could see was the moon. The moon has been moving enormously through the night. Meaning, I sit in my place, I sit in my spot every night watching the moon, right? So I'm facing west. And I wait for it to come over. And then it's there, directly in front of me. But now... So if we're saying that I'm a clock, right? I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for the moon, and it keeps doing it. But then in the last 2 nights it was here. And then last night it was way the fuck over here. I don't know where it's going to be if you know what I mean? Meaning it was lined up right here. I kept watching it go straight down here. No, actually I watched it start over here a week ago, and now it's going. So when they're talking about, I can see it. I'm dead ass. 2 nights ago, the moon, I watched it go down straight directly in front of me. The other night, it was here. Now it's, last night, it was way over here. Meaning it's pulling away. I'm watching it. What does that mean? I don't know. The world is changing. When it says that everything changes, that's what I meant. That's what I could see, is that there is a change. How can you see the change? The moon, it's moving its location in the night. What does that mean? It's not moving. We are. The planet's moving. The planet's shifting. We're moving. Which is probably just plain scientific, but I'm seeing it. That's how I know that this is actually happening. If you ask me, how do I know? I'm going to tell you the moon. I saw the moon move, and I just explained to you. Alright, change is the one constant in life. The world brings, or this is, the Wheel of Fortune brings us the wisdom to accept it. All things have their season, and all things pass. This card asks you to accept responsibility for the choices you have made and the circumstances they have brought you to. This can be a period of self-discovery when you begin to understand the patterns in your life. Reverse meaning. You feel at the whim of negative forces beyond your control. That's it. It's fate. Why is this happening to me? It might seem like bad luck, but the changes that are happening are inevitable, a result of your past actions, and there's no point in resisting them. To welcome change is a liberating experience. This is not a good time to start a business, look for a new job, or begin a relationship. That's it. When everything's falling apart, it's the last thing you want to do is go out and build something. You can see that everything's falling. Why would you go out and water the grass when it's raining? That makes no sense. And what's happening? My 10-day forecast. What happened, guys? Where's that 808 portal? Where's that Lionsgate portal that was supposed to bless you? Where are these your cards? Can you testify that you're getting blessed every day? I have. On the 10th day of Christmas, it has, and it hasn't even started. These are just the chips. I told you, these are just the snacks. This is the, I've never been on one, but I can see it. Same but different. When your plane arrives and you get down and they put on the little, what does they call it? They put on the lei, and then they give you some drinks. They give you your little cocktail drink, and they give you some snacks and some brochures. That's where I am. Where are you in this? When it rains, it pours. I showed you in my thing. It's pouring on everyone else. Wait, that's not rain. Are you getting pissed on? Is God pissing all over you? For Jesus cursed the fig tree. Are you not bearing fruit? And now he's just decided we're just going to drown this plant. We're going to drown this. And I got to go back to this. I really got to say it because it came to me. That's where I got serious. How did I stop laughing and get serious? I got real serious about that. God's serious about you guys. He is all forgiving. But he has always destroyed man. He will only take so much. He will use another to take you out. That's how he works. Or he will use his, mighty miracles, which are these devastations, these, I can't believe I just can't believe it. You can show me it a million times, but I cannot believe that he put a tornado in the middle of Cripple Creek, Colorado. I cannot believe it. Geographically, scientifically, you know what I mean? It's just impossible to believe that could even create right there. He is the only one capable of creating such madness, such chaos. He works in the most obvious ways, I think. You think they're mysterious, but that's very obvious. No, that was God. That was a freak accident. You mean God? He's a freak. There's no such thing as an accident. That was God. That was divine intervention. He took a life. Nobody took that. God came in real quick and took that person's life. God took their life. God took their life. God took their lives. It wasn't somebody else. Stop giving that person power and trying to control that person and have dominion over that person. God took their lives. God let Dahmer eat people. How do you feel about that? Why would God do such a thing? Is what your next question is. You want to question God? Then go back to your Old Testament and start asking why he did all those things too. Don't question your God. Just know that he is real. In the sense of, you can't run. You can't hide. Whatever we've done is going to come back to get us. We can atone for it before it comes to get our children and everyone else. We can stand there and, sacrifice ourselves at the altar before it comes. We can make truth. The truth shall set everyone free. That's what that always means. The truth shall set you free. You can clear this up. You can fix this before it can't be fixed. And it does get to a point where it can't be fixed and it must be destroyed. And I'm the goddess of destruction, and I teach you just to destroy it just to begin with. Why? Because you don't have the strength. You don't have the strength to clean this up. So just destroy it and start fresh. And that's what the video last night said, is he cursed the fig tree because the fig tree wouldn't just produce fruit. Meaning your careers aren't doing what your careers are what you wanted them to do. This neighborhood is not giving you happiness. That job is not making life any easier. Your relationship, your sex is not getting better. You don't love them more. You love them less. You have to accept how you feel. You think you're a bad person for feeling like for feeling that way and wanting to give up. It's not. There's a huge difference in giving up. A person that gives up has given up in all areas. You know a quitter. A quitter never tries. You know a quitter. They never try. They always be talking about they're going to do some shit. And then they do it, and it's just the absolute minimum. Shall I say their names right here? Didn't I just list them all in accordance? They put the minimal effort out there just to be seen, just to be relevant, but they're not really about that work life. They're not really putting in work. I could never quit a job because I'm not a quitter. But I didn't. I surrendered a position that had no authority, power, and didn't bring me happiness. That wasn't meant for me, that anybody could have done. My marriage, that was a big one. Biblically, that was huge. I married him for God in hopes that God, if I just did this right, God would fix this relationship. And then I had to go and be like, nah, God, you didn't make it better. I'm taking fate into my own hands. Sometimes that's what it is, though. It's like, you're not helpless to him. You're not helpless to your situations. What you have done has brought you here, but you can get yourself out of there. Instead, you sit there helpless, asking him why you're here. But it's not a place you haven't been before. It's a pattern. You've been in the same place, not the same structure, but the same feeling. You have had this talk with God before. And he has given you the answer before, but you don't want to hear it. Something simplistic like I told my freaking roommate since the beginning. Dude, go to rehab. I'll watch the house. It'll be fine. Just go. Go for a couple weeks, bro. When I first got there, he was offered a job to do canvassing in Florida, which was, you know, for the elections. You go down and you get people to register to vote, and it's what's that word? Commission. So everyone legitimately that you get signed up, you get like 50 cents or $1, depending on how much they're trying to push this particular, you know what I mean, thing. So they were going to fly him out there, put him in a hotel, pay him, you know what I mean, all of this to go there. All he had to do was get clean. But he never did. So we got him a different job at, you know what I mean, at the thrift store up the street. Dude, fucking 4th of July came and he had to get all fucking loaded and that was it. You know, and it's like the whole fucking time, it's like, you know what you got to do, bro. Just go to a rehab. He didn't want to accept that he was there, that that's where he was in life. But it only got worse. He lost everything. I have all the videos to prove it, dude. He started doing drugs after the alcohol. And then he got, you know what I mean, they took his car and he lost his house. His daughter showed up in the house, dude. It was a whole thing. I've got the whole footage. It's like all he had to do was the right thing. And I was there trying to help him, encouraging him, but he didn't want to. You know what you got to do. And what you got to do is painful to the ego. You got to look like something to somebody. And you don't want to look like that to nobody. But really what it is you just got to look at yourself. Who cares what they think? You want them to think highly of you, but how can they where you are? So you think if you stop doing what you're doing, they're going to, you know what I mean, they're going to think lower of you? Their thinking about you is exactly what's got you into this mess, is what people think. And that's what got me in a lot of messes. I was like, oh, I can't do this because of what people will think. I can't be me. I can't be a big-ass, fat-ass witch out here because of what people think. I have to do it in restraints because of who else is going to catch the, you know what I mean? They're guilty by association. But I know what you're going to think. I know what you're going to think, and you're welcome to think that, but that's not true. And I don't allow that to stop me. I know when I step out what people think of me. I can hear it. I can see it on their face. I can feel it. I can hear it, literally. The second they look at me, I make eye contact. And even then, as they're walking by and just thinking, I can hear what you're thinking all the time. But you're just thinking. It's not a big deal. I ain't mad at you. I can change your thoughts. Anything can change your thoughts. So in the sense of, you know, how do you get out of this? Get out of it. Get out of it. What would people think? They'll think you're crazy. What are you going to tell them? I wasn't happy and I'm trying to figure out what makes me happy. What are they going to say? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Because everybody wants to be happy. And all they can do is respect it or walk away. Respect that I'm not happy and I'm looking for something that makes me happy. And that's what I told Russ. I said, Russ, do it again. You did it before and that's what made me fall in love with you. I fell in love with you because you made a stand in front of everyone and you said, I'm canceling my tour because I'm suffering from mental health. Which in essence is something's wrong with me. I'm not happy. I can't go to work today. And the whole world turned on him. But I felt like he was the bravest person ever, and that was the most amazing thing I had ever seen. And I fell in love with him for that. And that was the start of our relationship. It's like, now I know you're like me. At that time, I wasn't even mentally ill. But that's what made me fall for him, is that he was brave enough to admit that he wasn't happy and he had to do something. You know, and then, you know, I thought that he was healing with me all this time. And you know, you can listen to his videos and all this shit and he talks a good word, but he's very not healed. He just talks about it. And that's what this whole weekend was about, was calling you out. Can you quit talking? I hear you talking. Is there any truth behind what you're talking? Or are you just gonna keep talking? Alright, just keep talking then. But nobody's listening to that bullshit. I mean, apparently they are, but I don't care. Whoever listens to that is just like you, dude. I don't care. Bunch of material. Listen to the song, dude. Listen to his songs. That's the same thing with Ali. Your crowd is sad as fuck, Ali. They're rejectors. These are all people that have been rejected. I'd rather hang out with the rage machines over there with Marshall. You know what I mean? That crowd is going to be lit. That crowd has balls. That crowd has attitude. That crowd gets goofy. That crowd goes wild, bro. Your crowds are just sad and depressing and fucking, you know, in the sense of we could still fix, there's plenty we can fix about Marshall's crowds. But in the sense of, you know, I want to be in the right crowds. You're just crowding up the industry, if you ask me. And for anyone else, yeah, I don't know, guys. Whatever makes you happy. I support you in your energy. But if you're doing some shit that don't make you happy, don't expect me to fucking sit there and support you. I will not. I will not support a person that I know is not happy. I will not support your lies. And I can see between the lines. I know you're lying. I know you're not happy. And that knowing is only so that you can face what you already know and walk in what makes you happy. I can't tell you what does. Only you can tell me what makes you happy. That's a whole adventure of its own. Whole adventure of its own. I'm just here to make you recognize. Bitch better recognize. And that's it. If anybody wants to help, then help. I help you. Hey, I haven't got one fucking email, which is fine because I don't check my emails. But if you need me, highpriestess6@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. I have a whole stack of cards. Seriously. What do we got for later? We still have that Cali card that's been here since Friday. I got some magic, some witchcraft, the witches, what's this? Sacred geometry, and an Ardea. So we're all kind of funky dunky. We're in the darkest stuff. So here, we'll have Oracles of the Witches for later. My Cali Oracle, where's that? It's still in there. We did an intro. I'll restart it, don't worry. For tonight, we got Pure Magic, an Ardea. We'll figure it out. Well, I haven't pulled any cards. They were just in here. And then some kind of sacred geometry. What do we got? Morning meeting. Hey, we're having a meeting. Meet me in the... What am I hearing? There's a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. Sorry, I just hear it. That's all I do is I listen, dude. Alright, anyways, yeah. I should have gave you more, but I gave you a whole hour of it, and I'm burnt out. I had a big old breakfast and stuff. I'm ready to take a nap and watch more serial killers. On the internet. No, excuse me. On Netflix, not the internet. You guys are killing. You guys are killers. Seriously. He's a whole serial killer, isn't he? He's a serial energy killer. Energy harvester? Hey, can we get a definition of an energy harvester? I feel like I can write a book on this. I can write a whole book about that guy. And how he steals energy, how they steal joy and peace from people. Maybe there's already a book. I can fill in the blanks on this book. Anyways, hey, I love you guys. It worked, right? I think it worked. I'm going to review the video, but I think it didn't do all that fucking goofiness. And as far as the audio, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the only one in here. I mean, you would think so, but I promise I work with energy. You're hearing interferences, energetic interferences. It's not me. You know what I mean? It's a totally different thing when I'm losing signal. You'd be losing the whole signal if I was losing signal. Know the difference. Hey, I love you guys. I'll see you for a creepy night reading. Laters.